Wow. What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy Brainstorm. What's up? It's brainstorming.
Hey, how y'all doing, man? It's OG Knowledge, BRAiN, coming at you guys from WB Underground Newsroom. And what a day and what a night, man. What a night.
History been made again.
Once
again.
By OG Knowledge.
Brainstorm.
From WB Underground Newsroom.
The best that ever did it.
The best that ever did it.
And don't you forget it.
Ever.
Once again, YouTube.
We back.
Last night, we stepped out to New Mount Moriah Church in St. Augustine, Florida.
For a memorial that was, we could say, that tragic incident that happened on Christopher and Herbert Street, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
A tragic situation a couple of days ago happened over there, man, and we felt that it was our sworn duty as humanitarians to show up and show out and change the narrative, try to change the narrative of murder and death into life.
Excuse the music. We don't want to get copyrighted, man. We know how YouTube is doing right now. But also, man, we was talking, and we just brainstorming a few minutes ago. We brought up a point that even though last night in the rain, also let me be clear about this too.
Yeah, BRAiN.
I'm gonna break down everything down to you so we can walk, because even us as humanitarians was sitting on the steps and saying, "What we gonna do?
What's gonna happen next? What is our narrative of changing narratives of, dang, we was at the church last night, man, and as we know, there was a white young lady that was murdered on Christopher and Herbert Street a couple of nights ago, you know what I'm saying? There was a memorial for her last night. And as BRAiN and I know BRAiN was going to tell you guys, but as BRAiN and I was sitting back and we was brainstorming, you know what I'm saying? And you guys know all of the people that have been slain in the United States by vigilantes and cops, you know what I'm saying? And nothing really has been said about it. But last night, we was at the memorial of this white girl that passed so tragically. Our condolences go out to her and her family. You know what I'm saying? And all of St. Augustine and the family of the person, whoever committed this crime. Our condolences go out to you too, because we know that at some point in time that you're going to lose a son, a grandson, an uncle, a father. And it's tragic for both sides. But as we were there sitting last night and at this memorial, we seem to find a grave disparity in who was there and who was not.
Yeah, once again,
I'll let BRAiN explain it to you guys.
The real narrative is right here, man. We tell you all the time, it's not about black.
It's not about white.
It's about right.
It's about life.
And last night, we said we were not celebrating life. We were mourning a life. We were mourning a life of a, not only, you know what, man? You said something yesterday that you're going to stop saying certain words.
Yes.
And the words you told me you was going to stop saying
was cracker.
Yeah, and you know what? I want to get out and stop saying black or white. What about a human being?
What about a human being?
That's what she was.
Yes.
She was a living vessel, also pregnant.
Pregnant.
To who did it? Boy, they coming for you. Oh.
You do the crime.
You must do the time.
You gotta do the
crime. Boy, they
crime.
coming for you.
No doubt.
The wrath of God is going to be unleashed on you.
God. Can you imagine, man? Any of us, grown-ups, adults, can you imagine your child being slayed in the street? You come out and they're slumped over in the car and there's no life in their body.
Gone.
Gone.
Now, not only one, but two.
Two.
Let's get it right.
Yes.
You only get one
A
life.
life with a life inside of her.
Do you understand how biblical that was?
In front of the church.
Now, once again, we go into the visual on a rainy day.
On a rainy day.
Hey, but God is in the mix.
24/7,
The rain.
365.
Stop. God, stop the rain.
Stop the rain.
We come in wet, we leave out dry.
Came in wet. Well, we got there was dry. It was raining before.
It rained before.
And then we said,
yeah.
You think we're going to be able to do it, BRAiN?
Ran to the truck.
And we said,
And boy,
God going to let us shine tonight because we had a job to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it went.
It was
we
not about
actually
us.
said that it's not going to be raining because God has a job for us to do tonight, and we got to go to this church. And we went to the church, and BRAiN, in actuality, didn't want to even go in the church.
I didn't. And the reason why I didn't, to be honest with you, is because I respect my elders, and I respect God's place of worship. And we went in this visual and noticed once again that, first of all, there was all queens in there.
Oh.
Let's say that first. And do not let that go over your head.
One thing we got to do, y'all.
Whoa.
Thanks, BRAiN, for saying that.
Because
one thing we really have to do, y'all. We as kings, we are going to have to step up, show out, and give our queen their roses because they are so due. Because our queens are ruling self-preservation, and self-preservation rules the nation. And our queens are standing up for the rights, for the human rights of you and I.
But if you go back in time, if you look at the Tulsa Massacre, if you look at the Tuskegee Institute, and where you see a strong black man,
he had to have a strong black woman. And that goes for black or white. If you have a queen,
you winning.
If you have a queen,
you winning.
That's behind you, what makes a strong king is a very strong queen.
Because you're winning.
You are winning.
But to go back to the whole story, once again, I know I'm rambling along. We go to the visual and we see, once again, represented by all the queens.
All the queens.
But guess what? As we sit in there and we begin to talk, we begin to pray, and we begin to worship and memorialize this young lady, we notice that it was all of the harmless in there.
All of the harmless. And
don't let that go over your head.
Please. Why? Why do they continue
to harm
the
harmless?
The harmless.
And when we say harmless, we mean us.
We mean us.
And once again, it's not about black.
It's not about white.
It's about right.
And it's about life.
Now, we have to know and understand, man. I know. There they go again.
They
just sound so damn harsh. But if we do, then it's gotta be all harsh because we're telling the truth, man.
The truth will set you free.
And I understand that with the truth, it's going to be hard. They're not going to just, no. We are in the sort of time of the beast. We are at war. And if you're thinking that we're going to beat Lucifer with the minor of thinking,
it's not going to happen. And I'm going to give you a perfect example.
What happened, man?
Last night, as we walk into the church, and we see our queens representing our neighborhoods, representing the lady that was so drastically murdered. We see our queens. You could tell that when we walked in, that segregation in St. Augustine is something that, you know what I'm saying, that's popular. Black and white people never communicate. We're not communicating. You know what I'm saying? And a perfect example was last night. As this queen lost her life, she lost her life on the corner of Christopher and Herbert Street. There were only 2, besides the 4 news people that was at this memorial for this young lady that passed. And those 6 people out of all the people that was at this memorial were white. Now there's a white lady that just lost her life. Her parents didn't even have the audacity to come out and show favor to their daughter in a black neighborhood.
Well,
She was going with a black man.
And once again, I'm not with BRAiN. We hope, we underground hope that that's not true.
Right.
It's me that I want to make that quite clear. The underground hopes that that's not true.
But I just want to.
But the narrative is that's what we seen last night.
Segregation at its best.
Once again.
How you doing, man?
It's
time for us.
Stop it, man.
Yeah, it's time for us. Because like we say, y'all, it's not about black, it's not about white, it's about right, and it's about life. And it's a time for us as human beings, as BRAiN would say, you know what I'm saying? I'm not black, you're not white. We're human beings. All of us are human beings. And that we start to relate to each other as human beings, the world will be a better place. But if we continue not to negotiate with each other, not to communicate with each other, as you can see, as BRAiN say all the time, the old way, this way, what we doing right now, it's not working.
It's not working.
It's not working.
It's not going to work. And if you think if it's going to work,
it's not.
You sadly mistaken.
Sadly mistaken. Communication rules the nation.
Hey, man.
And we have to come out and communicate with each other. White and black people have to communicate with each other.
The thing about it is, brother made a good point last night. A lot of times, man, we feel that we can't be corrected. A lot of times we feel like, even though we want to say something, we remain silent. But the underground don't remain silent.
No.
Did anybody ever goddamn thought that you was gonna shut BRAiN
and OG knowledge down?
Then you done fucked up.
You got another thing coming.
Because rain, sleet, hail, or snow, the underground is on the go.
Be on this show, and you better believe it.
Rain, sleet, hail, or snow,
the underground gonna be on this show.
And we on a mission, man.
We on a mission from God. You might not believe it. Y'all know us. I know y'all know us. I used to sell dope, but now I sell hope. You understand me? And the only way I could be able to do the things that I'm doing now, say the things that I'm saying now, is through the grace of God.
And change.
And change.
And change.
And through change, through God, not through change, but through God, change has presented itself inside of me.
Myself.
And BRAiN.
And myself. And we're growing every day. I strive to wake up every day to become a new vessel. And I strive every day to be free in my mind so I'm not slaved in my body.
No doubt. And the key to success is BRAiN and knowledge. Knowledge is the key. If we don't strive for more knowledge to make our brains expand, then we're going to be in the same situation that we were in yesterday, when we could change the narrative of everything with brains and knowledge is the key.
Hey, man, I'm BRAiN.
And I'm Triple OG, a.k.a. OG Knowledge.
Hey, man, get down with the underground.
Get down with the underground,
I keep telling y'all, man, all this shit is free.
Free.
When we start charging, that's when everybody gonna have a motherfucking problem.
No doubt. Because it's gonna be, hey,
Oh,
you're gonna have to pay to stay. Ripley, believe it or not.
Hey,
and it's coming.
You're going to pay that fee to even listen to me.
Ooh. I'm OG Knowledge.
I'm BRAiN.
We out.